So you're not going to do it anymore?
You were more than welcome.
Put your hand behind your back. You're under arrest.
Hold on. Why are you asking again? You know what? I'm hesitant.
Pull your arm away. Put your arm back behind your back. You're going to run this ground, but you're going to quit.
My son.
Release your hands. Stop. Don't do that. Stop doing that. You did that to yourself.
I'm just genuinely asking why you're asking me to walk this way.
Okay, take a seat. Either you sit in there or I'm going to pull you in there.
This entitled woman felt being the sister to a cop makes her above the law, till she met a cop that helped her fix that mentality.
Step out of the car. You have to. Okay. That doesn't matter. So are you going to step out of the vehicle or not, ma'am? Because I'm stopping for a lawful reason, okay? You're all over the daggone roadway and you're speeding, so step out of the vehicle, please. If I want to see me another. You're going to step out, I'm going to physically remove you from this vehicle, ma'am.
And the reason behind it is what?
I'm going to tell you again, Pennsylvania versus Mills states that, listen to me. That's case law, young lady.
So you're asking.
Pennsylvania versus Mills states, are you listening to me or no?
Okay, good night. Y'all have a good night.
Step out of the vehicle, ma'am. I'm trying to tell you, you're not listening to me. Again, I'll tell you one more time. You're all over the roadway, you're moving at a high rate of speed. So I need you to step out of the vehicle. Step over there. I'll close it. Go over there. Get your hands out of your pocket. Walk over there. How much you had to drink tonight?
1 beer. That is about all that I had to drink tonight.
What was the size of that 1 beer?
It was the size of 1 beer, sir.
Is it a can? Is it a glass? Is it a bottle?
It was the size of 1 can of 1 beer.
Okay, what kind of beer was it?
I'm going to be quite frank with you. I don't even go out that often. This is the first night that I've gone out in a long time. I'm a single mother.
Yes, ma'am.
I don't know how it was the size of a regular beer can when I get a soda can. It was that size. I don't.
What was that at? What is that? A friend's house? Was it a bar? Was it a restaurant?
It was about 3-4 hours ago at Booker's in DeKalb.
Okay. So you had 1 can of beer.
Yes.
You don't know what kind it was. Approximately 3 to 4 hours ago at the Booker's bar.
Correct.
Okay. How long after that beer did you drive?
I mean, I had that beer about 3 to 4 hours ago. I didn't start driving until about an hour ago. And the only reason I was driving was to take my girlfriend back home. And now I'm driving back out this way to take myself home.
Did you get to take her home already?
Yes, I did.
All right. Do you know what time it is?
I know it's after midnight. I know that. I'll be quite frank with you. I haven't been keeping my eye on the clock, but I know my father is with my son, and that I was taking my girlfriend home. That's about all that I had kept myself on.
So, to explain to you again what I explained to you earlier before we got into that whole hoopla situation, may I say, you telling me no is a arrestable offense, so don't ever do that, okay?
I've had
what I was trying to explain,
police officer who explained to me that if I know that I'm within the law, I have the right to.
You are outside the law. So as I was trying to explain to you,
what part of me was outside the law?
Pennsylvania versus Mims.
This is Illinois.
Are you going to listen to me or no?
If you tell me the state of Illinois.
Are you going to listen to me or no?
If you tell me the state of Illinois.
So your brother would have told you this. There's this thing that cops go by. Not only is the Constitution what we go by, there are case laws as well.
Yes,
case law, which is Pennsylvania versus Mims, states that upon a stop, I can actually stay out of the vehicle. You must do so. Failure to do so is potentially an arrestable offense. That's why I was trying to explain to you. But unfortunately, you try to talk about Illinois. Illinois is not the only thing that we have to adhere to.
I appreciate you educating me.
I just hate when people keep talking over an officer like that. It doesn't help anything. It just makes everything drag on longer than it should. You can even see the officer trying to stay focused while she keeps interrupting every instruction. From the way she was speaking, it was already obvious she was intoxicated, and that is why the officers moved forward with a sobriety test.
At no point in time should you be riding on the center median. Okay. With that being said, due to the things that I saw, my camera saw, because I had my camera on the entire daggone times behind you, I want to do some field sobriety tests, make sure you're fit to operate a motor vehicle in safe and orderly fashion. Are you willing to do that? Cool? Right.
Is it okay if I take the heels off?
Yeah, you're smoking. You can do them in heels if you want to or without. Okay. It's totally up to you. What I want you to do is follow the tip of my finger with your eyes and eyes only. You're not going to move your body. You're not going to move your head. Do you understand the instructions?
Yes, sir.
Any reason why you can't do this exercise?
Yes, sir. No, there's no reason I can't do this exercise. I can't do this exercise, sir.
All right. Don't move your head. All right, Mel, come step over here, please. What you're going to do for me, take your left foot, place it on the imaginary line, which it is. Take your right foot, place it in front of your left, touching heel to toe. Put your feet together. I have you there. I had you here.
No, you didn't, but I'm not
come here.
With taking this
Come here. There, you're making it very, very difficult.
You're making me very nervous.
Get back into the starting position.
Yes, sir.
That's not the starting position, ma'am. Are you going to get back to the starting position, ma'am?
I am in the starting position, sir. Let's go.
That's not the starting position, ma'am.
No, and you know what, at this point, you know what? I'm tired.
Are you going to do it or not?
What is the starting position, sir? Please educate me.
Feet touching heel to toe. Your right is in front of your left, and your arms are down to your sides.
Let's go.
Do you understand the instructions that I explained?
Sir, yes, sir.
Is there any reason why you can't do this exercise?
No,
That's not the starting position, ma'am. Keep your arms down to your side, please.
I am still in that starting position. May we begin, sir?
Do you understand the instructions?
I am in this position. What am I doing again? By all means, please.
You said you understood. I will not explain to you once more.
What? I'm sorry. What am I doing?
I've explained to you, ma'am. You said that you understood.
Okay, you know, I apologize. I did not understand. Can you please?
No.
With this kind of behavior, you just know the story is not going to add up. But the plot twist is this. The one beer she claimed she had must have been a keg. From the sobriety test alone, it was clear she was under the influence. The way she moved, the way she responded, and how she struggled to follow simple instructions all pointed in the same direction. But what will really stand out was what she said next. It will show how disconnected she was from reality at that point.
Put your hand behind your breath. You're under arrest.
Hold on. Why are you asking again? You know what? I'm hesitant.
Pull your arm away. Put your arm back behind your back. You're gonna run to the ground and you gotta quit.
What?
You're under arrest.
For what?
You're under arrest for DUI. Knock it off.
For what? You guys didn't ask me anything. My son.
Release your hands. Stop. Don't do that. Stop doing that. You did that to yourself. Stop.
You guys are not treating me like a human being. You're not answering the questions that I have about
Double lock
why
it
you're
first.
detaining me.
Open your hands so she can double lock these so they don't sit down. Stop.
That I should be provided. That's why I'm being detained and nobody is telling me.
Spread your feet.
What did I do?
Spread your feet.
What did I do? Why am I being detained?
Search her, please.
Who else thinks part of the punishment should be having to sit down and watch the entire body cam and dash cam footage? Because it's strange how she kept asking why she was being detained, even after the officer clearly told her multiple times that she was under arrest. It's like she completely ignored everything being said to her. She genuinely did not see anything wrong with being that intoxicated and still being on the road. That's the scary part. It wasn't just about the alcohol, it was about the mindset. Watching herself later might actually help her understand how far off she was at that moment.
You have your day in court.
I'm genuinely just trying to ask you why you're asking me to walk a specific way. I'm just genuinely asking why you're asking me to walk a specific way.
Right, take a seat. Either you sit in there or I'm going to pull you in there. Close the door. Just don't you kick her.
I'm not kicking her. I've never kicked her.
Stop kicking.
I've never kicked her.
You stop kicking right now.
No one actually needed to say she was drunk because her actions spoke for her. Although the lines didn't sound complete because she never added the usual lines, "My house is around the corner." Even then, it wouldn't have changed anything. She was given clear instructions during the sobriety test, and she even acknowledged that she understood them, yet failed to follow them properly. That alone was all that was required.
I would like to call my family! I would like to call my family! Hey! First and foremost, I am not kicking and scratching anybody. Sir, I would like to call my family. I have a 911 call that I have the ability to use.
You'll do it when you go down to jail.
Alright, please get me there so I can.
We will in a second.
I would like to get there now. So
we will in a second.
I would like to make that call.
We will
now.
get in a second.
Let's go. Let's go. I'd like to go home. Yes, would you? This night we would both like to have over.
I agree, ma'am.
Let's go.
Your name's Sheila, right?
I can let them know at the state what my name is.
I wouldn't do that, ma'am. That's another charge.
Of what?
Obstructing.
Obstructing what?
Because you're failing to provide your proper information.
You're failing to ask me me properly and how to handle me as a human being. You're
Okay.
not treating me as less than.
Okay, if you say so,
ma'am.
ma'am.
And I have been beaten and my body is hurt because of what you and your team has done to me.
Okay.
That's fine. I have a really good lawyer. It's fine.
That's fine, ma'am.
Absolutely, sir.
Her brother must have really taught her well in that school of law, especially with the confidence she had while being completely wrong. In her version of the law, I guess when you get arrested, you can call 911, maybe to inform them you're on your way to the station. It's funny how reality only sets in when they are in the back of the patrol car. That's when they suddenly remember they have family waiting for them. But when she was driving recklessly while intoxicated, that thought never crossed her mind. Then she started talking about being hurt, even though the body cam clearly showed her hitting herself against the car. It's a good thing everything was recorded because that kind of claim could easily be turned into something else later. We all knew the "I'm going to sue" line was coming, although in a different way. But having a good lawyer is one thing, while having a solid case is another. What made it even more interesting was that moment the officer said, "Pennsylvania versus Mims," and she responded with, "This is Illinois." That right there explains everything. Hearing a legal term and not fully understanding what it means, then trying to use it incorrectly. It shows she picked up bits and pieces without actually understanding the full context. That's where the problem started. To make it clear, Pennsylvania versus Mims established that during a lawful traffic stop, officers can order a driver to step out of the vehicle for safety reasons. This applies across the United States, not just in one specific state. So even if the stop happened in Illinois, that ruling still applies because it is a decision from the Supreme Court of the United States, which sets binding precedent nationwide. So when she tried to argue that this is Illinois, it didn't change anything. The law the officer referenced still applied. That misunderstanding is what made the situation worse for her, because instead of complying, she tried to argue using something she didn't fully understand. Despite everything, she was taken into custody and charged with 2 counts of DUI, resisting or obstructing, and disobedience of a traffic device. All of this started from how she was driving. She was in the middle of a double line, which is not allowed. A driver is not allowed to drive on or in the middle of a solid double yellow line in the U.S. Those lines separate opposing traffic and act as a barrier that should not be crossed. Double solid white lines separate lanes moving in the same direction and mean you must stay in your lane. Double dashed white lines may allow lane changes in specific cases. She crossed those lines and still claimed she only had 1 beer. Regardless of what she claimed, her condition showed otherwise. She believed she was fine, even when everything around her was proving otherwise. Instead of understanding what was happening, she kept trying to argue her way out of something that was already obvious. I love how she was trying so hard to speak professionally, and you can still tell she is absolutely blasted. She claimed, "I'm the sister of a cop." But what does that actually change? That right there is entitlement turning a simple situation into something way more complicated than it needed to be. Instead of just cooperating and getting it over with, she chose to make it about status and connections. At the end of the day, it all came down to that decision to drive while impaired. That single decision led to everything that followed. What do you think about this case?